Bună! I'm in the park today. Before I get into this beautiful reading for you, my loves, here's a word from our sponsor, Ana Luisa New York. Ana Luisa Jewelry elevates your everyday. They offer long-lasting, tarnish-resistant jewelry essentials that you can feel good about wearing. 100% of their pieces are strength and humidity tested. Their designs are affordable, starting at just $39. They offer free and fast US shipping and returns and affordable worldwide shipping. All of their products are backed by a 2-year warranty. They extensively test products against tarnishing, allergies, damage, and breakage, but if you're not totally satisfied, they'll send you a replacement or reimbursement, no questions asked. The best thing about Ana Luisa jewelry is that it is crafted with the planet in mind. The brand is carbon neutral and climate neutral certified, offsetting 100% of their carbon footprint. Make sure that you click on the link that I placed below in the description box for you, my loves, and now let's get to our reading. Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local light worker. It's such a pleasure to have you here with me this evening for another pick a card reading on the topic of what are your dreams trying to tell you. I have here a couple of dream themed tarot and oracle decks that I'm really excited about using for you in order to figure out what lies in your subconscious mind. So this is a special reading because part of it is filmed indoors and the other part outdoors, but it's also a reading that is supported by Ana Luisa New York, and I thought I would give you a choice of 3 of the jewels that they have kindly sent to me, and I love them so much. I enjoy wearing them, and even if I didn't have like a promotion, I would still be wearing their gorgeous objects. So to not make the introduction too long, because I know that a lot of you choose to skip over it, unfortunately, but let's get into it and let me introduce to you the objects. So for group 1, I have here these gorgeous earrings. These are called the Mini Kinoko Marble Blue earrings. And you see that they have this really nice squiggly pattern. They are just my favorite colors combined, gold, white, and blue. Also green. Lately I've been dabbling a bit in green. I seem to want to paint my entire house and all the walls and all my furniture in green for some reason. But green is a beautiful color because it does talk about the heart chakra. Blue is about more mental energy. It talks about the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. So maybe you might want to choose these objects if you feel drawn to that particular energy point. Now, for group 2, I have a very special one. You see that the color is slightly different. This is called the Lexi necklace, and it is a pendant that shows the shape of a woman's body. It looks a little bit like Venus of Milo, one of the beautiful wonders of the ancient world, a sculpture. So I absolutely adore this one. Oh guys, I wish you could touch it. It feels so good. And also I slept with it last night. I enjoyed it so much, but I forgot to take it off before I went to sleep. And I took a shower with it this morning because I was still kind of like dizzy from getting out of bed. And then I thought, oh no, what if I'm going to ruin it or something? But nothing happened. It's so good and so resistant. And yeah, I just love it. I love the fact that it has my name, Lexi. I love the fact that it has the shape of a female body, kind of activating the divine feminine within. And yeah, this is for you, group 2, if you feel drawn towards a necklace or the pendant. And now for group 3, I have here, and I love the way that I kind of put it over here, la mise en scène, because it looks like it's radiating from the mystical dream tarot background. This is called the Amara Black ring. It's such a chic little ring. It looks like an old-fashioned signet ring, but it's not that huge. It's actually quite delicate. When you put it on your finger, it looks refined. It doesn't look like one of those chunky rings. And this has an obsidian stone, and I got it because I'm trying to enhance my energetic protection in this period. So maybe you might want to get it as well if you're looking to protect yourself. It also comes in white. I think they have a mother of pearl stone for that one, or a moonstone. I might be mistaken. Maybe you might want to click the first link in the description box and go to the Ana Luisa New York website and check everything out for yourself, my loves. If you're interested in purchasing any of these objects or anything else from their website, you have my link, you have a discount code, so please make sure to use it. And you can also purchase some of my favorite things from their selection. Okay, so take a moment now to look into which of these 3 beautiful objects pulls you in the most. And I would like you to think of a particular dream or dream landscape, better said, that has been fascinated you lately. Fascinating you. Dreams are fascinating, but I think the landscapes are equally fascinating as well. So without further ado, if you picked an object, let's get into it. Thank you so much for being part of my family. Thank you so much for being my patrons, for subscribing, for being part of my light and solar crew, for commenting on Instagram. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you enjoy these types of readings and the objects that I choose as options for you. So let's get into it. Let's find out, what are your dreams trying to tell you? Hey group 1, hello darlings, welcome to your reading. So this is for those of you who are drawn to this pair of earrings I'm currently wearing. We are in the park today, so I thought I would do a check-in into the world of your subconscious in a different environment than the one I'm usually filming. It's incredibly hot, and I thought I would take advantage of this summer day. So let me show you the cards that you got. We have here the Page of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. We also have the 10 of Cups. Interesting, the 8 of Wands. So I can already see just by the tarot cards, there are some concerns here potentially about your capacity to take action. You could be frustrated during your waking hours that things are moving too slow, that your life is stagnant, that there is nothing developing. And in your dreams, you're actually imagining exactly the opposite. Things are coming at you hot and fast. You're getting a lot of compliments. People really want to be with you. There's a lot of activity happening in your dreams. You could be jumping, running, skipping, hopping, rushing from one place to another. You could be in different modes of transportation. You're much more confident. You're much more self-assured. It's almost like if your waking hours in your normal everyday life is a bit passive, it's a bit boring maybe. Yes, exactly. Then in your dreams, you are doing exactly the opposite. It's almost like you're an action figure trying to gather as much life experience as possible. Your dreams are also quite arousing. They're filled with romantic and erotic fantasies. I feel like you're doing a lot of hanky-panky, if you know what I mean, in your dreams. There are a lot of conquests. There are some acrobatic maneuvers, some interesting positions experienced. I also see here that in your dreams you're incredibly happy with the 10 of Cups. You're dreaming about feeling lighthearted, exuberant, carefree. I feel like you're surrounded by the people that you love. You are in a romantic connection of your dreams. You could be having some very strong romantic dreams, and I assume that the hummingbird is agreeing with me. With the 6 of Cups, I also see here some nostalgic feelings regarding childhood. In your dreams, you might very well want to return to that beautiful place in your childhood, that space when you were feeling safe and carefree and you were taken care of by other people. Especially if you grew up in a relatively stable and normal family, I feel like you kind of regret that state of being a child and being able to walk around and roam around and play and explore your environment, and especially learning so much about new experiences. I feel like in your life, maybe you're suffering a little bit from feeling like you don't have that many new things to discover, while in your dreams you're constantly exploring and constantly roaming around. Let me show you the oracle cards that I have here for you. So we have the wisdom card, and the keywords here, you have a friend. Yeah, that bird really makes a soundtrack to your reading. So we have experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. So what I think is happening here is that you could be very afraid of taking action in your real world because you're afraid of making mistakes. You're afraid of being judged by other people, while in your dreams you are engaging in all sorts of activities and you are actually being rewarded for the work you're doing. You're being promoted. You're the hero or the heroine in your dreams. Now, I also see here that you dream a lot about love. Yeah. So the keywords to this card are: your relationship with yourself and others needs reassessing. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear. Make it unconditional. It's a bit weird because I feel like the light at the moment is not very flattering. There are a lot of shadows. So maybe in your waking hours, you find yourself to not be as attractive or as luminous as you are in your dreams. In your dreams, I feel like you're surrounded by compliments, by people who want to go out with you. But out of everybody, there is one person that usually stands out. I feel like you're surrounded potentially by music, by songs, and during your waking hour, you could suffer a little bit from anxiety, maybe some social anxiety. I have something that actually bit me, and I keep wanting to scratch my elbow. So it's kind of like you might need to elbow your way in certain situations in your waking hour, while in your dreams, everything is already taken care of. You are the wise one, people seek you for counsel, and you are loved. There is romantic attachment, you are appreciated, you are desired. Now the other card, you got quite a lot of dream cards. So we have the body, and the keywords here are: what parts of you do you need to look at more closely? What's functioning, not functioning in these areas of your life? How do you feel about your body? So this has to do with a lot of the feeling of self-worth that you draw from how you look, your physicality, which is exactly the kind of anxiety I was feeling slightly earlier. This kind of feeling of self-consciousness. Do I look good enough? Am I pretty enough? Will I be desired enough? I think that your unconscious world is trying to process a lot of criticism. Maybe you live in an environment where people constantly judge you and you're internalizing all that energy, and at nighttime it appears the opposite. If in your waking hour you find yourself unattractive and struggling to feel wanted and loved, in your dreams you're actually the best person ever. And I feel like psychic balance would be established if you can combine these two perspectives. In your dreams, you're like a superstar. In your waking life, you're like a mousy, shy person who's constantly anxious about how she or he looks. And if you manage to marry those two sides, you will reach a state of wholeness. You'll feel so much better, and you'll start to manifest some of the things that you already experience in your dreams. So we have love, the body, and wisdom, and kind of growing in confidence. In your dreams, you could even be some sort of homme or femme fatale, you know? Yeah, like James Bond, or some sort of like really good looking movie star, actress, singer, dancer. But the thing is that you are actually a very loving human being in reality. It's just you're not seeing yourself in this way. In your dreams, you're quite happy, while in reality, you might struggle to feel happy. In your dreams, you're active, while in reality, you could feel quite passive, like life is not giving you any new challenges. There's nothing new to discover. In your dreams, you go back to this place of safety that you might have felt while growing up, this simple time when you got to play around a lot and you had friends, while in reality, you could struggle to find the sense of playfulness in your everyday life, a feeling of creativity. You could struggle to keep your friends or to maintain a friendship. And in your dreams, you're actually not as confident as I feel like you can be in your work, in your everyday life. But I feel like this confidence that you could experience at work, You could also expand towards issues related to your body and issues related to you being a wise individual that people seek counsel, and issues related to love, you feeling love, you attracting love. Because I feel like in your work, you could be quite confident, you could be quite skilled, but in your dreams, you struggle a little bit with that confidence. It's like it's all over the place. It's like your energy is frantic in your dreams. And the final two cards that I have for you, and I am looking at the whole picture, I need to remember to look in the actual camera. So I see here, you also had the building card. So this is from the Traumdeuter. And we have here a feeling of wanting to be on top, wanting to reach a certain point in your life where you would feel relaxed and almost like you made it, you know? I feel like you're struggling to climb the social ladder, you're struggling to kind of maintain your health as you are putting your nose to the grindstone, as you're trying to acquire wealth and a better, safer, more protected position in your life. And maybe this is why you might be feeling like the care of the body has been slightly neglected lately, and that you're missing wise experiences and you're missing on romantic experiences, because I feel like you could be very focused on work and the hustle, the daily grind, trying to survive in these increasingly unstable economic and political times. Yeah, and I can completely understand that. And the final card that I have here, yeah, a feeling of being unprepared. So sometimes your dreams could be interrupted. You could be having this lavish romantic dream, and then all of a sudden you're on top of a building looking down at other individuals or at the world or at the city, feeling as if, if only I could just make it, if only I can climb one level up, I can actually see the big picture. But then all of a sudden, I feel like you're propelled in some sort of classroom or training environment where you need to give answers to an exam paper really fast, or there are some people interviewing you and you failed to live up to expectations. So there's a feeling here of losing control, of being caught unprepared and not knowing exactly how to handle situations that just spring up upon you. Yeah, situations where life could be a nuisance, a spontaneous occurrence, like the boombox sound that I hear in the background all of a sudden that entered into your reading. So I feel like in the world of your dreams, you're living much more intensely than in reality, and I hope that this reading helped you in a way to give you some sort of awareness regarding where do you need to put more effort into, because I feel like you can generally bring your dreams into reality if you just focus a little bit more on being confident in your waking life and not being so worried about losing control. Yeah, I do apologize on behalf of the person that rudely interrupted your reading with that boombox. There seems to be like an explosion of people with boomboxes lately. I don't know. 2023 should be called the year of the boombox. I hope that people are going to try to put some sort of legislation in place regarding the use of these horrifying machines that disturb the peace and quiet. But anyway, on that note, I do hope you're taking great care of yourself. Thank you for being here, and please make sure to check out my discount code down below, my link that takes you to Ana Luisa, for a chance for you to get yourself some really super fine jewelry for the summer. I cannot wait to see my next one. Take care. Ciao. Hey group 2. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of what are your dreams trying to tell you. This is a reading for those of you who are drawn to the Lexi goddess necklace. I'm wearing it right now and I'll be wearing it throughout your reading. So let me show you the cards that you have. I am filming today in the park. We might get interrupted. There might be birds singing. We'll see what happens. Group 1 had a number of interruptions, but I just decided it's too hot to stay indoors. So I wanted to shake things up a little bit. Now, let me show you the cards that you got. We have the King of Cups. Okay, so already I see a character here. A man could be haunting your dreams, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody older than you. We have the Empress. Wow, I see this as a reflection of you. You could be Taurus or ruled by Venus, Libra as well. We have the Eight of Swords. Ooh, in your dreams, you really have some interesting conversations with this King of Cups. There could be some arguments that you are going through in your dreams. You could be fighting. Whether you are male or female, you're fighting with a member of the opposite sex, or you're witnessing a fight. I see that these two characters could also be reflections of your own mother and father figure. So I see some arguments. I see some people accusing one or the other of lying, cheating, stealing from them. There could be some sort of, I feel that for some of you, in your dreams, you're replaying some memories, some things that you witnessed while growing up in your environment, or some things that you're currently going through. Yeah. It could be that during waking hours, you find it hard to engage in some sort of assertive style of communication, and in your dreams, as a consequence, you're seeing the opposite image projected onto the screen of your mind. So you are actually engaging in arguments in your dreams if you can't do it in your daily life. And the final tarot card that I have here for you is the Eight of Pentacles, hard work. So yeah, I see that these arguments could be taking place in an office space, in an institutional environment, somewhere, maybe in a court of law. You could be dreaming that you're a witness in some sort of divorce proceedings, a domestic violence case, some rape allegations. It could also be that you're trying to make two people get along. You're a negotiator, you're a mediator. I'm also hearing that some of you could dream about bank robbery situations where you kind of need to bring two sides together. In your dreams, you're trying to figure out whether your masculine energy or your feminine energy is deceiving you. It's kind of like there are some trust issues that you're playing out in your dreams, and they take a lot of your psychic energy. You could be waking up and feeling quite upset about what a friend or a coworker has said to you. You could also be waking up and feeling quite impressed by a romantic dream that you had, an erotic dream that you had, but maybe it wasn't with somebody that you really wanted. I also feel that some of you are dreaming quite heavily of your own mother with the Empress here, and also of your father. So there could be some sort of potentially the father, if the father was struggling with alcoholism or maybe prescription pills, medication, you could be dreaming of that. Now let me show you the oracle cards that I have here. We have creativity, and the keywords are: take a risk if you are to lead a creative life, invite creativity into your life, create something new for yourself. Okay, and we also have chaste. Yeah, and we see a wolf and this really dark kind of penumbra environment. This I'm kind of feeling like it could be Halloween environment. Yeah. So we have here, what are you running away from? What is making you feel overwhelmed? What are you afraid of or unwilling to face? So in your dreams, you could be feeling like you're chased by either a woman or a man following the argument that you assisted. I feel like some of you could dream that you are walking through a forest and you see a house, there is light inside, you see a man struggling with a woman. They are arguing over something. Yeah, you witness the fight, and then one of them comes out of the house and starts chasing you through the thick dark forest, and you don't know in which direction to go. You don't know how to calm that person down. And I feel that a lot of you are having these dreams because I'm also noticing a really important synchronicity here. I need to tell you, I see here 8, yeah? 8 of coins and 8 of swords, the material world and the mental world. I feel like you're pretty stressed out by the work that you have to do. It is some sort of repetitive job that requires your utmost focus, reason, and self-control. And I feel like at nighttime, all the energy, that the creative energy that you're repressing, comes up, and it sometimes can come up in these quite emotionally intense dreams of being chased or hunted or preyed upon. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like some of you resonate quite strongly with the movie Predator. It was a movie at the beginning of the 90s, so maybe you got scared by it when you were young, or you keep thinking about it, or you saw it once and it really impressed you and it keeps appearing in your dreams. But most of these dreams and fears, most of the fears and anxieties that appear in your dreams have to do with the fact that you are not really using your rich imagination in your daily life. You're repressing your feelings too much. You're trying to be too controlled. You're trying to be too reasonable. And you're trying to focus too much on the pragmatic material aspects of life. In order to unblock the psychic energy and stop the dreams of being chased, there is a need for you to do more creative activities in your daily life, like a hobby, or to take up some sort of maybe sport or some sort of occupation that would keep your mind aligned with your emotions, rather than your mind just controlling your emotions very strongly. Now, the other oracle cards that I have here for you from the Traumdeuter, yeah, again, musical instruments. It's like your life could be lacking rhythm, and you're fantasizing at nighttime in your dreams so much about being able to play an instrument, being able to sing, to perform in front of people. I feel that some of you are also fantasizing about impressing your mother and your father with your artistic ability. The Empress is also somebody who is quite artistic and connected to the natural environment in an organic way. So yeah, musical instruments, being able to get into a rhythm, to get into a beautiful flow in life, rather than just to have a humdrum existence where everything is on repeat and you get to do the same thing over and over and over again. I feel some of you are tired of that. You're tired of the routine. But you might also have dreams about driving a car and losing control. You could be having dreams that you're climbing into a car, somebody's chasing you, and then you smash the car onto a cliff, or you dive straight into a body of water and you can't get out of the car. There is a deep fear here that you might escape the confining circumstances of your daily life that are boring to some extent to you because you're not fully using your imagination, but at the same time they give you safety, stability. So there is a contradictory you have a white butterfly floating around. That's so beautiful. There is a contradictory energy here between needing to do a boring occupation, and maybe in order to pay the bills or to have some form of safety. Maybe it's not necessarily an occupation, it could just be a routine that you're currently engaged in, and a routine that has run its course. It's time for you to shake it up a little bit, to introduce the element of chaos, and especially creative chaos, into it. Because if not, you're going to keep continuing having these dreams in which you're chased, in which you lose control, because your emotions need to make themselves known and felt. You've been too emotionally controlled and too creatively starved, my love. And this is what needs to change for you in the coming period, yeah? And I do feel like there is something here with sculpting, touching the human form, because I feel like you were drawn to this necklace for a very specific reason. Maybe you would like, or you like the shape of the human body and you would like to explore it through the medium of drawing, sculpting, collage making. I feel that there is a deep artist inside of your soul, and you've just been badgering that artist down and not allowing that artist to come out. And maybe you just have a white collar job or an office job, or you're working from home but mostly in front of your laptop, and you're just feeling creatively depleted. Your sacral chakra could also not be feeling or working at its best. It could be that you're having tummy aches from time to time because you're not really using that beautiful creative energy that you were created to put into practice, yeah? And the final card that I have here for you, how gorgeous is this? So these are the flowers, the natural world. For some reason my ear is itching me. There are certain itches, certain irritations that I've been picking up on your reading. There haven't been so many sound interruptions as with group one. Group one could be living in a stressful environment, but with you I feel like it's more of a case of you're irritating yourself by not making a decision, by not being bold enough to shake things up in your daily routine. I hope that this is light enough. Sorry about this. I wanted to make the image a little bit brighter because the sun is right now behind the trees. I hope you can see this clearly. So we have here a need to get in touch with the natural world, to be more outside, to spend more time outdoors, to do creative things. I feel like for you, life has been a lot of work, a lot of stress, and you're in need of a holiday, you're in need of a creative break. I hope that you're able to take it in this period, because I feel that it will be able to help you balance your masculine side with your feminine side. Yeah, it's an important energy here with Taurus. I see that if you have any specific personal planets in the sign of Taurus, they are now being activated by Jupiter. And Jupiter tends to liberate you from those very things that have been keeping you trapped. So if you're finding it boring to go to a specific work, if you are tired of your daily routine, Jupiter could now liberate you by giving you the courage to say, that's it, I quit, I'm going to do something completely different. And you might just surprise yourself by finding out that your unconscious is pulling you into the direction of doing something outdoors, ecological, related to you being more in touch with the natural world, and something more creative at the same time. Maybe turning to music, because I see music, playing the cello, playing the trumpet, the guitar, the drums as strongly represented in this reading. So I wish you good luck with your creative endeavors. I hope that this comes true for you. Thank you so much for listening to this reading. Thank you for being part of my crew. Before you go, make sure that you check the link that I placed in the description box below for a chance to use my discount, my spiritual social discount, and go to the Ana Luisa New York website and buy yourself some gorgeous pieces of jewelry like the ones you're seeing me wear. I absolutely love them and I enjoy collaborating with them so much. So thank you, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Ciao. Hey group 3, welcome to a special pick a card reading. This is for those of you who are drawn to this beautiful ring that I am wearing at the moment. So let's find out, what are your dreams trying to tell you? I'm in the park today, so we might get interrupted. It's all very open, but I just thought it was such a warm day and I didn't want to spend it indoors. I will try to remember to look into the camera angle, which is at the bottom of my phone. It's not straight into what's happening on the great how do you call this, it's not a viewfinder, it's like the display, I would say the display. Anyway, maybe you're struggling to find your words. Maybe in your sleep you're not able to find the right words. It could be that you're filming. It could be that you're dreaming of films. You see your life as a film, also with credits at the end and music. It could be that you're struggling to speak. You could be mute in your dreams. Oh, I'm also hearing that some of you could be having black and white dreams. Interesting. So these are the cards: the Seven of Cups, the Dreamer of Cups, the Master of Secrets, the Dreamer of Swords. A lot of people in your dreams. And the Sorcerer. This is the equivalent of the devil, and you have here the equivalent of the magician in your dreams. Whoa, you're having such powerful dreams about power. I'm really curious what your oracle cards are, but I can see very clearly here that in your dreams you have options. You have plenty. A lot of men and women want to sleep with you. They desire you. You have a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of affluence. You have a lot of property. You travel the world. You're a trendsetter. You could even be somebody who is like a well-known celebrity in a specific field. I don't see necessarily here one field represented. It could be entertainment, but I'm also getting that it could be the world of finance as well. So I see here a person that envisions themselves as a ruler, as a leader, as a king, as a queen, as a president, somebody that has unlimited wealth, incredible beauty, and a very sharp intelligence, a person that just knows exactly what to say, what to do, and everybody adores them, admires them, is low-key obsessed with them. Yeah. I feel like in your dreams you also feel yourself falling to the dark side, kind of like Kylo Ren style. I see here a person that could struggle a little bit to understand that you can gain wealth also through doing good in the world. Maybe this is some sort of value that you've noticed around you might not be working so well. For other people, maybe you're kind of wanting to give up on certain positive aspects of your life. I would strongly recommend that you don't. Because, you know, incredible wealth comes at a high price. You don't want to make a deal with the devil. In your dreams, you could be having these visions of more demonic energies. I'm sorry, I'm kind of scratching because I've been bitten by a lot of mosquitoes. I did not expect to have this many mosquitoes today in the park, but there we go. So it could be that in your waking reality you have a lot of haters, or maybe people that don't want your best interest, maybe a lot of jealousy and envy that is dissimulated as friendship and kindness. There could be a lot of frenemies surrounding you, a lot of people that pretend to be your best friends, but in reality you know that there is some sort of very strong competition between you and them. You're aware of this, you're acknowledging it, and at the same time it appears in your dreams as very covert, kind of like a power game between you and a very strong opponent, like a nemesis. And you could be using magic and superpowers in your dreams to defeat this opponent, and you are the one winning in your dreams, of course. I also see here you being desired and wanted by two people of the same age as you, two individuals that are an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So these are two individuals that want you, and that keep appearing in your dreams. It's almost like in your dreams you have this sprawling saga. Let me think of an example, like you're Katniss Everdeen, right? And you're desired by two people at the same time, and you need to make a choice between them. But in the end, you choose to battle evil and rid the world of chaos, you know, and destroy the Republic. I also feel like in your dreams, there are these individuals, these could be your parents, that keep appearing, and there is a separation that is experienced over and over and over again. Maybe you lost one of the parents, or you were a child of divorce, or one of the parents moved away, they're working in another country, they have established another family someplace else, and you are kind of going through this abandonment, this neglect energy that you experienced in the process of forming yourself as a mature human being. Let me see the oracle cards that you have, because I think this is really interesting. Yeah, so we have here empowerment, exactly what I was talking about. Believe in your own power to create change and control your life. Be empowered by becoming an example to others, and use your past experiences to make yourself stronger. Okay, so in your dreams, you are becoming this, you see, this high priestess, this queen, this heroine of your life. I am also feeling a Joan of Arc kind of vibe. You have potentially a unicorn, or you have a white horse. You have all sorts of animals and pets and ancestors and angels helping you in your dreams. Yeah, I do feel like it's, you see, most of your dreams, even if you might not remember them, but most of your dreams are parts of stories. I mean, you see the knight in shining armor here in the background, right? And you are like the leading lady of the story, most of you, because I know most of my viewers are female. We have here connection. We are all connected by a universal sea of energy. All that you think and do will have an effect on the world. Reach out and connect with the world around you through love. So you could be feeling quite isolated at the moment in your daily waking life, and in your dreams you feel like you are not only connected with everything around you, both psychically, emotionally, and in unseen ways. You're also connected with spirits in your dreams, but you're also the ruler of a world. So a lot of energy is coming towards you. A lot of people are seeking your counsel and advice. They're quite similar a little bit to the power energy that I feel group 2 was having, because they had wisdom there as well. Maybe you're here from group 2. Maybe you chose both of them. Ooh, naked. So the keywords here are: do you feel exposed or outed in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? I don't know, some people are just having some party. They decided to do this during your reading. I'm sorry about this. So coming back, you might be feeling exposed or vulnerable in your daily life, and I feel like in your dreams you are developing this outer very strong carcass. Nobody's messing with you, nobody's attacking you. You are the one that sets the limits, you are the one that places the boundaries, you are the one that kicks all the mosquitoes to the curb. Yeah, so I see here a person that in your dreams you envision yourself as a ruler, a leader, a person that is indestructible in some way, you know, invincible. It's like you're trying to become anti-fragile, while in reality you could be feeling quite placed in a position of vulnerability. I don't think you want to be vulnerable. I don't think you're naturally that vulnerable, but it feels like circumstances constantly try to push you around or try to make you act in a way that is modest or vulnerable, or not really allowing you to live your life fully. Like you could be this kind of person who might want to try to date two different people, but in reality you know that if you do this you will be strongly judged. So you're trying to push the narrative that you are just there to look for one individual. This could be a deep desire inside of you that hasn't been acknowledged. So I'm just saying, yeah, don't come at me in the comments, but unconsciously in our dreams we play out a lot of the things that we are not allowed to feel or do or say or think in our daily environment. And the other two cards that I have are moving forward, so feeling like your life is moving forward in some way, and flying without wings. Oh goodness. Yeah, so you definitely feel the need to liberate yourself from some oppressive circumstances. I'm hearing the Handmaid's Tale. Maybe you live in an environment that's very traditional, that is not really into gender equality, that is in some way oppressing you as a woman, as a human being. Maybe a very traditional patriarchal institution, and in your dreams you see yourself flying. I'm also hearing hot air balloon dreams, so you could be envisioning yourself flying all over the world in a hot air balloon, or just flying, you know, just gliding. Dreams in which you're flying are some of the best dreams I had the pleasure to experience. So I hope that you remember your dreams, because they give you, if you remember a dream of flying in the waking hours, you have such a good day. They give you such a boost. And I also feel that in your dreams you're moving forward, you're going places. You know, it's a little bit the energy of group one, but group one was a little bit erratic and more dynamic, more passionate. In your case, I feel this is just your life finally moving forward towards something. You're achieving something, you're accomplishing a goal. And you're free to do so. You're no longer blocked or limited by other people around you. Wow, so this is the reading that I had for you. I have to end the reading here because the mosquitoes are really getting to me. They have already pummeled me. I hope that, on the contrary, your circumstances are much better at the moment. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Please remember to use the link that I placed below for you guys so you can get a discount on the Ana Luisa New York website. Go and get yourself some beautiful jewels to begin the summer with, or the winter in case you live in the Southern Hemisphere. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you think of this format. Should I do more readings in the park? Maybe next time I'm going to bring some anti-mosquito ointment. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my crew. Take care. Ciao.